What's up guys, my name's Dychronic here on this Destiny 2 video. Today we're going to be doing the Destiny 2 reset for February 19, 2019. Of course, it's going to go through all the things that have reset for this particular week. It's starting at February 19th, all of the Nightfalls, the Crucible stuff, all of the events that are going on. I'm going to be covering every single thing so you know exactly what's going on this week in case you wanted to play them. First and foremost, just wanted to point out the Iron Banner is going on this week. It is the last Iron Banner of Season 5, so if you want to get any of those Iron Banner Season 5 armors or the guns or whatever it is exclusive to Season 5, you have to do it this week. This is the last opportunity for you. I do not know if there is more Valor. It did not say there was double or triple Valor in the TWAB or when I logged in, so it does not look like there's more Valor. Moving on to the regular weekly reset, let's go and get started with the Nightfalls. First off, we have Garden World. It's going to be the big Cyclops to the end, and the unique that drops from this is going to be the exotic ship known as the Universal Wave Function. The picture does not do this one justice. It does have a lot of moving parts and holographic movement and whatnot, so you have to see it in action to see that it's actually pretty cool. Next up, we have Strange Terrain, a Warmind Nightfall. This is the one with the big wizard guy at the end that shoots fire and whatnot from the Warmind campaign. He drops the Braytech Osprey, which is needed for the Wayfarer title if you still need to get that. It's a rocket launcher with cluster bombs. It's decent, but there's a lot of replacements for it. And then lastly, we have Savathun's Song, the big purple shrieker at the very end, and that one drops the duty-bound auto rifle. Has Rampage, it's 600 RPM, is very replaceable by the new auto rifle, but it is there in case you want it. The heroic burn this week is going to be Void Cinch, so all the Vanguard Strikes, Heroic Adventures, and Heroic whatevers will all have Void Cinch, and today is going to be Grounded and Heavyweight. As for the weekly rotating Crucible playlist, it will obviously be Iron Banner 6v6 control, as I mentioned before. This is the last opportunity to get the armor set for Season 5. Season 6 starts, and there'll be a new armor set for you guys to get. And make sure you claim all of your Iron Banner bounties, because as soon as the new season refreshes, that will just disappear. If you have any bounties left over, they will just be removed from the inventory. They mentioned it many times in their blog posts and multiple other places. Next up, the Flashpoint will be taking place on Io. Completing the public events, Lost Sectors, and Heroic Adventures will give you credit towards doing this Flashpoint on Io. If you're looking to do Dreaming City this week, it is at its strongest curse. Petra's in Ray Sylvia this week, meaning that the Shadow Throne is open in case you want to do the Shadow Throne for whatever reason. I'll be obviously going in there to see if I can finally get my goddamn ship and my ghost. And I can't believe I don't have either one of those after doing so many weeks of Dreaming City. But if you want to do the Shadow Throne, it will be available again. And of course, this is your friendly reminder for Spider in case you wanted to get his powerful bounties or enhancement cores or whatever you want. This is just a reminder that he exists. As for Escalation Protocol this week, it will be the SMG. Last week was the shotgun, your opportunity to get one of the best weapons in the game. Next week will be the sniper rifle, which is kind of falling out of favor because there's a lot of replacements for it. And if you want the SMG, you can get it. However, SMGs are really not that good these days. As for the Prestige Leviathan Raidlers this week, the Arms Master will be shotgun, auto rifle, and rocket launcher, which is actually a pretty good loadout. And finally, we also have Gladiators. So melee kills get weapon damage, weapon kills get melee damage. So being able to get that melee kill right before doing damage to the boss goes really good with the arm piece from the raid, and you can get lots of damage with the rocket launcher on both of the different types of bosses. So this is actually a very good week to get these done in case you still haven't done that already. All right, as for Eververse this week, I will take care of that later. As for Eververse this week, we're going to show you all of her inventory, what she's got going on, and all the changes that have been to her inventory. I think that's a sale in the bundle over here. I have shown you this, I have shown you these. Although this one, I don't actually remember what this one is. Okay, oh yeah, this is the one with the projections. I forgot about that. And if in case you're just wondering, the Iron Bundle gives you the Salute of the Lords, which is the emote that we saw last season, which is actually a pretty popular emote, but you do have to buy this thing to be able to get it, which is kind of annoying. And then of course we have the Curator Bundle, which is going to be the one with the Dark Horse. I have literally never seen this outside of this bundle, so I think this is the only way you can actually get this item, which is actually a pretty cool Sparrow. And then finally, you know, while I'm doing it, that's all of the bundles in case you're wondering. Going across the bottom section here, just going to show you the names of each one of these things and show you what they've got. In case you were interested in any one of these, just pause the video and be able to see it. Currently, I'm on my Warlock, so I see a Warlock ornament here. If you're on a different character, you will see a different ornament. But those will always be an ornament if there's an ornament for you. Next up, we've got a couple of things across the bottom that might be a little interesting. If you do not have Precursor Vexchrome, I highly recommend it. It looks good on pretty much any armor set. It's like a nice white with some cross hatching on it with some black and then little bits of gold. It's very nice. I highly recommend it. And then Noble Constant Red, which is also pretty good. Moving on to this section over here, make sure you pick up your level 4 bounty, Rise for the Challenge. Complete a challenge anywhere in the system to get a Prismatic Facet, which can be used on the Prismatic Matrix, which can be found over here to get one of these items. Once you have gotten all the items that are in this current list, you can't get any more after that. Now, I do believe you should be able to use this and get any of the items that are not on this list, but I think they have changed it because I think I'm missing things, but it's not letting me use it. But anyways, let's go ahead and show you what we've got here. We've got a Speed Demon Shell, in case you were interested. You got the Mida camo, and of course, you're just going to scroll across the rest of them because that's they're really not that interesting outside of the exotics, and I've realized that's what you guys care about. All right, loot bags, loot bags. All right, loot bags, loot bags, yeah, loot bags. Who cares, man? Moving on to the Iron Banner Lord himself, Lord Salin. Going to be showing you what the bounties are. Obviously, the bounties I think are the same as they've always been. They're pretty much the exact same. I don't think they've changed them or updated them since that last update they did for the last Iron Banner or whatnot. But of course, I'm going to be showing you what the perks are. I'm pretty sure these perks for the inventory is going to be the same as they were before. I'm not going to go into each and every one of them, but you can see them as we go along. The weapons this week are going to be the Claws of the Wolf, which is going to be the pulse rifle, and then you also have the Swarm of Raven, which is going to be the grenade launcher, which the pulse rifle outlaw full auto trigger is decent. It's not the best possible one, but it's very nice to have on a 540 because it really feels like it should just be like fully automatic and not the burst system, and it's actually kind of fun in full auto. I want it all. Moving on to Benedict Cumberbatch's inventory. Again, just going to be showing you across the bottom how you get each item is labeled in red section. Just complete the activity on this reset, and then you can of course purchase it from him for that cost. As for the weapon this week, since the past rocket launcher, pretty good with its cluster bomb rockets. However, it is a slower fire rate at 15 RPM, and of course it comes in arc right from the vendor, so you're better off with the Bad Omens that comes from Gambit Man because it is 25 RPM, means it shoots faster. It's got the cluster bomb on that one. It also has tracking on that one. Just overall, there's a lot more replacements for Sins of the Past these days. There's more replacement these days. There's more replacement these days. There's more replacement these days. Moving on to Hawthorne's inventory this week. Gonna quickly go across the dailies and weeklies across the top in case you're interested in any one of them. I'll be picking these ones up. And of course, showing you off the weekly raid challenges. First off, we have the Keep Out challenge, which I believe is the vault encounter of the Last Wish raid. Basically, keep all of those yellow health knights out of the center circle area. So basically, you gotta have somebody behind the darkness wall and keeping that knight from crossing the darkness wall, and that will be able to get you that challenge. And then next up, we have Hold the Line, which if I'm remembering the rotation correctly, this is going to be the first encounter of the Scourge of the Past raid. So it's gonna be the section where you have to go get the batteries and put them in the boxes. In this section, you basically have to do it twice as fast as you regularly do it, and you cannot let the battery get to the red level. So you'll see a battery marker on the map. There's going to be a thing next to it. There's going to be yellow and red bars. Don't let it get to the red section, and do that the entire time, and then you can get this challenge pretty straightforward. And last but not least, we have Ada for the final thing in this weekly reset, and of course be showing you the things across the top, the dailies and the weeklies. In case you were interested, just gonna grab this right away, and then of course showing you the weapon frames. First up, we have the hand cannon. So if you're still looking for that kill clip, rampage, drop mag, kill no the orchid, you have another opportunity this week to grind the absolute living hell out of it. Next up, we have the sword. In case you're interested, the only thing you really want with this sword is surrounded. It's the only sword that can actually have surrounded on it, which makes it very, very powerful. And then lastly, you have the pulse rifle frame, the 4-burst 450 pulse rifle that actually has a lot of really good rolls on it. That's actually kind of fun. Definitely superior to the Go Figure in almost every single way. And that is pretty much it for the things here. If you guys were interested in all that who's and what's it, there's really not much outside of that. But anyways, that's gonna be the weekly reset for you guys today. Let me know in the comments down below if you had any questions or concerns, if you had any wonderment about what's going on. Let me know in the comments down below. I'd be happy to help you out and help you answer some of those questions. Of course, go in the comments down below and help me out as well. There's definitely a lot of comments down there, and I do get overwhelmed every once in a while. But that's it. That's the video for you guys today. Hope you guys did enjoy. My name's been Dychronic, and I will see you guys on the next one. Hey, did you guys know this was over here? Check this out. Check this out. Hold on. I gotta show this real quick because this is something I gotta show you because I'm in. Hacker voice. I'm in. Did you guys know that this is here? I found this by accident and I'm like, what? What? All right, I'll see you guys next time.